Useful and effective life hacks for home improvement. How can sandpaper be used to refresh your bathroom? How to consistently match wallpaper seams? Cosmetic repairs can transform your apartment quickly and inexpensively. But any renovation can encounter difficulties. Many of these can be avoided with our life hacks, which we'll share with you now. And in the end, we'll tell you how to refresh your kitchen set for a fraction of the cost without spending thousands on a new one. Watch until the end. Sometimes you decide to put up wallpaper and only remember the need for wall primer at the last moment. Attempting to apply wallpaper without it can result in poor adhesion and a bunch of problems like peeling seams, bubbles, and lifting at the edges. So here is a handy life hack. Make your own wall primer. Take 2 cups of PVA glue for each gallon of water, mix thoroughly and apply it evenly just like any primer bought in a store. If you need to move heavy furniture and are afraid of damaging the carpet or laminate, simply place jar lids or ordinary plastic cards under the legs of a dresser or corners of a cabinet. This makes moving any bulky item easier, and you won't have to worry about accidentally tearing the carpet or linoleum. Initially, you need to prepare the walls by cleaning them of dust. This step is essential for removing dirt, cobwebs, dust, or stains that might be on the walls. If you leave all of this on the surface, the paint will adhere poorly, causing problems within a few months. If you've decided to change the doors in your apartment, don't throw away the old ones. You can give them new life in an interesting design solution, such as a room divider. Sand down the doors and paint them. You can even do this before removing them to make working with them easier. Then simply attach them to hinges and add plastic feet to the bottom. Voila! You have an unusual room divider that can help you create different zones within a room and add unique accents to your space. If your paintbrush for touch-ups has seen better days, there's no need to rush to the store for a new one. You can easily create a versatile, reusable brush at home. First, remove the bristles from the old paintbrush if they are dry or frayed. The metal part should come off easily. Then attach a regular office binder clip to the handle. 2 screws work well for this purpose. Ensure that the clip's gripping mechanism faces upwards from the handle. Next, cut a piece of sponge and fold it in half, securing it in the clip. Sponge material is great for absorbing paint evenly and applying it smoothly to surfaces. When you need to change colors or your painting is done, you can simply discard the used sponge and replace it with a new one. Measuring dimensions within a confined space can be challenging when the tape measure hits corners and you have to bend the tape. However, there's a life hack, or rather a secret that everyone should know. The millimeter markings that are almost always indicated on the side of the tape measure represent the length of the case. By knowing these measurements, you no longer need to bend and contort the tape measure when you're in a tight spot. You simply add the length of the tape measures case to your measurements. Tired of dull bathroom tiles? You could buy a box of new tiles and search for a professional installer. Or you can retile it yourself. If it's a small area like the backsplash above the sink, it's entirely manageable for anyone. You can also refresh the grout. It's cost-effective and gives your tiles a fresh, clean look when old, yellowed or dirty seams regain their original color or get a new, more suitable one. Another option is to use sandpaper to remove the top layer of tiles if they look too outdated or have accumulated a lot of defects that can't be cleaned off easily. Afterwards, simply prime and paint them with waterproof paint. You can intentionally create patterns or use a sponge to leave a beautiful texture on the surface. Many people think that painting walls is not a very stylish option, and they don't want to spend money on various decorations or murals. However, there's a more budget-friendly way to make a wall truly beautiful. Buy stencils. You can work with plaster to create, for example, a brickwork pattern or even relief patterns. Or you can simply use thin stencils for painting and add unique accents to your space. With these stencils, no one will say that your walls look cheap or unattractive. This life hack comes in handy even when selling apartments. Labels from manufacturers are often affixed to building materials. Sometimes during renovation, you need to remove them because they interfere with the process or spoil the interior. Removing labels can be tricky, as residues of paper or adhesive can remain, leaving sticky spots. You can get rid of labels using a hairdryer. Heat the surface and carefully remove the label. It's quite simple. A situation encountered by everyone who has ever installed doors from scratch. Extensions take a long time to dry, and it's challenging to secure them without damaging the finished surfaces. You either have to mar the finished surfaces or come up with a complicated fastening system. But here is a useful life hack on how to support anything, even with finished surfaces. Apply regular painter's tape to the surface where you need to install the support for the extensions. Then attach a wooden block to the tape using hot glue. As a result, the piece of wood securely supports the extensions, allowing them to dry without wandering. Afterward, simply peel off the painter's tape, leaving no traces behind. When you're taking necessary measurements and you don't want to carry a separate notepad, you can make notes directly on the tape measure. You can either use painter's tape on the case and then stick it, for example, on the wall, or lightly sand the tape measure itself to create a reusable surface where pencil marks are easily visible. If you need to use a brush on the upper part of a wall or the ceiling, you've probably dealt with paint drips falling right on your face or leaving streaks on the surface below. The solution is quite simple. Take any lid and make a hole in it where you can insert your brush. As a result, all the drips and drops will stay on this improvised shield. If you need to secure a wire but you don't have any special wall mounts on hand, simply find a small piece of hose or a silicone tube with a larger diameter. Cut small pieces and fix them on the surface you need using small nails. It looks quite aesthetic, and depending on the color, you can match it to your interior. Everyone likes adding shelves to their bedroom to display photos and store various items. But if you attach a railing under this shelf, you can solve the problem of scattered items that you used to toss on the chair or bed. Another life hack: if you have an old door you don't want to dispose of, try making a beautiful headboard for your bed. This way you can save money in the bedroom, as a stylish bed is not the cheapest purchase, and you won't have to dispose of the door either. Everything else is limited only by your imagination and the shape of your door. If you need to restore a metal item and prepare it for painting, here is a life hack for you. Prepare a solution from hydrogen peroxide and citric acid. Leave your container with the item immersed for 10 to 12 hours, and you'll be pleasantly surprised by the result. If you add a couple of pinches of table salt, the reaction will be even faster. After soaking, don't forget to rinse the item with water and baking soda. The simplest and most worthy life hack for painting baseboards is to tape off the adjoining floor and wall with painter's tape. Take a small roller and evenly apply paint with smooth strokes without worrying about splattering everything around. It's much faster and neater than using just a brush. After painting, simply remove the tape and enjoy the result. Prepare all wallpaper strips in advance and calculate the required height. Leave a 2 to 3 cm margin for each strip. You can adjust this difference later by trimming excess with a utility knife. When cutting rolls, unroll them with the front side facing up, so that if needed, you can match the pattern and avoid scraping it against the floor. When you need to paint timber or boards, try this useful technique for even and complete coverage. On one end, screw in one self-tapping screw, and on the other end, use 2 screws, with one of them offset by about halfway. They will serve as supports, allowing you to elevate the board. From the end with 2 screws, you can easily rotate the board with a single touch, thus applying paint evenly with a brush or even a spray can. A trick used by all realtors to make a room look more expensive and cozy is using floor-length curtains, preferably blackout curtains, which you can buy for very little on marketplaces. Another way to use curtains is using them instead of doors. For example, if you have a built-in wardrobe or closet where you need to separate it from the main space, using curtains will be much cheaper than building a portal and installing a full-fledged door. Where do you keep your nails when doing renovation work? In your teeth. You can use gloves with a magnet, but many people don't like handling tools with their bare hands, so here is another life hack for you. Attach a magnet to the end of your hammer's handle using hot glue and magnetize several nails to it. This way you won't have to hunt for nails all over your pocket, saving you time and nerves, especially when standing on a stool or ladder. A very convenient option when you need to evenly apply paint to a complex surface where a roller won't work, such as when painting chairs, balusters, etc., is automotive paint, which adheres well to metal surfaces. For wood, there are separate spray cans available. Just pay attention when purchasing. Many people somehow forget about this painting method and struggle with brushes and drips. Whether we like it or not, over time, plastic window sills turn yellow. and getting rid of this yellowing with regular means can be very difficult. Rust-colored circles that like to appear under flower pots or seeding boxes add to the problem. Take either classic household soap or its liquid version and initially remove all the dirt from your windowsill to see the front lines of the work on the stains. Then make a solution of a tablespoon of baking soda, 2 tablespoons of hydrogen peroxide, and a little water to achieve a paste-like consistency. Rub this mixture on your windowsill, let it sit for a while, and then rub it in with circular motions. Your windowsill will look like new. It's not always convenient to drill into tiles, and not everyone has the right tile drill bit on hand, but you still want to hang that hook. In that case, this life hack is for you. You can simply screw in a small diameter self-tapping screw into the tile joint. The grout will easily support a small load. The key is to screw it in smoothly and without excessive force, and if you see that the screw is catching the tile, stop. Spray painting small objects at home can be risky for your belongings. However, if you have a large cardboard box lying in the attic, feel free to experiment with your artistic talents. Hang the object you want to paint inside the box and bring your design ideas to life without worrying about splattering paint on surrounding items. The problem with painting surfaces can be that you need to clean brushes thoroughly. If your paint residues remain, the bristles will become stiff, making the brushes difficult to use. This can be frustrating because you'll need to buy new tools. Fabric conditioner can help clean your brushes. Start by trying to remove as much paint from the brush as possible using a cloth or paper towel. The more paint you remove, the faster the cleaning process will be. Then mix 1/8 cup of fabric conditioner with 4 cups of water in a large bowl or bucket. Mix it well. Dip the brush into the liquid, and after a while, the paint will settle at the bottom of the container. If you need to clean everything in your apartment from old greasy stains to lime deposits and more, we'll give you a recipe for a universal solution that can help you clean almost anything, from kitchen facades to household appliances. Take 1.5 tablespoons of warm water, add 2 tablespoons of baking soda and 1 tablespoon each of vinegar essence and citric acid. This creates an incredible liquid that can be used to clean half of your apartment. Just be sure to wear gloves to avoid harming your skin. One of the downsides of DIY painting is the unpleasant odor. Paint fumes can be quite toxic. There are some life hacks that can help eliminate the smell. First and foremost, you can use activated charcoal. Ground coffee also helps. You can simply sprinkle it into small containers and place them around the room. It absorbs paint fumes fairly quickly, and you can simply dispose of the coffee afterwards. If you're tired of your kitchen, you can refresh it yourself. This is especially true for those whose kitchen wrap is already peeling and everything is full of defects because it can't get any worse. Carefully remove the wrap by hitting it with a heat gun. Then sand it to smooth out imperfections and add adhesion. Clean with acetone and prime. Sand lightly again with fine grit sandpaper and then apply enamel with a roller, using a brush for corners and edges. It's important to choose special furniture paint and not to apply it too thickly all at once, trying to finish everything in an hour. It's better to apply several coats evenly. If necessary, you can add a layer of varnish, but that's a matter of preference. The end result will surprise you, especially considering modern prices for kitchen facades. Cosmetic renovations can be quite complex and expensive, but we hope that our life hacks will help you simplify the process and save both time and money. Thank you for watching.